why did you and Jacob say yes to us doing Where Did TJ Go?
Well, I think, when we found out that TJ was sick, one of the things I asked my counselor is like, how can I prepare Sam for this? Yeah. Like, he was only like 18 months at the time, but he was already very chatty and understood a lot more than I was ready to start explaining about life. But, and so you asked around, and
I called David. I called you and Sissy and said, can we get a book?
Yeah. And I mean, you called other friends who have walked a similar road.
Yeah.
Who are also authors.
Yes.
And we just couldn't find a book that had the gospel hope infused with the story.
Yeah.
And there were a few books. There's a couple books that exist that probably work for some families. And there is one that we had that really did serve us and that was helpful. But the idea of having a book that you can read with your kid, because we know that having someone else's words is really helpful in these situations. Like when I'm deep in grief, it's really hard. Like you were saying, talking to Xana, it's really hard to come up with words to say to help explain when you're just drowning in it yourself. And so to have somebody else's words to read. But then also, one of the things I love about having this book now is I think that even just for the parents to feel a little bit like there's something they can do to somehow help their kid, because it does feel very like you have no control, and there's not a lot. It feels like there's not a lot you can do to help your kid. And so to have a tool. So it was an easy yes for Jacob and I to want to share this story. And I mean, it also such an honor to get to share TJ with the world. Most families in our situation don't have this opportunity. Mm-hmm. And it is such a gift that we get to see how his life can really had purpose in ways beyond what we have already seen.
Yeah.